Time to get supper started this afternoon, y'all. We're making the barbecue chicken cornbread skillet. We're using Famous Dave's original cornbread mix. I've never used this before. The recipe called for Jiffy, but we don't really like a sweet cornbread, so we're going with Famous Dave's original. Normally I would just mix up my own cornbread mix for this, but when I saw this Famous Dave's, like I told y'all in the grocery haul the other day, I decided we'd give it a try because we love Famous Dave's pickles. Is this Dave? Oh, that is Dave. There he is. I've got the oven preheating to 350. First, we're gonna mix up the cornbread mixture and it bakes for 20 minutes. And then we make the chicken mixture on the stovetop and add it in, or add it on top after the cornbread bakes. We're gonna be using the big skillet. I'm not exactly sure how big, I think it's a 15-inch. I'm gonna put some butter in here and just let it be melting while the oven's preheating and while we mix up the cornbread part. Okay, put that in. We need 2 tablespoons of butter melted, so I'll go ahead and be melting this in the microwave. We're putting in 2 tablespoons of melted butter, half a cup of sour cream, 1 egg. That is a boiled egg, and I did not know who put that in there. Now we got the right one. Okay, we'll go ahead and mix that together. And we need half a cup of corn. You can use canned, fresh, or frozen. I think that was a little bit more than half a cup, but that's okay. Okay, we'll mix all that together. I'm going to put just about a 1/4 cup of milk. And just a little salt and pepper. Okay. Now we'll bring out the skillet. Whoopsie. Let's see if our butter, yep, the butter is melted in the skillet. We'll brush that around. Alright, and we'll pour this in here, and it's going to bake for 20 minutes. While it's baking, we'll get the chicken mixture together on the stove top. I'm going to chop up this red onion, add the onions in. We're going to cook these for about 3 to 5 minutes until they get tender. Spread that butter around with them. Alright, we're going to put in the chicken. I have some already shredded and cooked chicken here. We're going to drop that in. You need 2 cups. Okay, we're going to put in 1 cup of barbecue sauce. We're using this Smash Kitchen Hot Honey. We tried a little bit of it. It's pretty good. I still like the Kinder's better, or that kind we get from Aldi, but this is pretty good. And then we just need lime juice, so I'm going to squeeze this in here. Now, the chicken that I had was already seasoned. If you don't have one that's already seasoned, you can add whatever seasonings you want to add. I'll mix that all together. I might put a little bit more barbecue sauce in here. Okay, now we'll just let this simmer on low while we wait for the cornbread. It's got about 13 more minutes. Alright, we're going to poke holes all in the cornbread. It's not quite done yet, but close to being there. That's where you want it. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that's nice. We're gonna squeeze on some barbecue sauce. We need about 1/3 of a cup. We'll spread that around so it can seep down in those holes. We pour over the chicken mixture. And now we put cheese on top. We're using Colby Jack. All right, going back in the oven for 15 to 20 minutes. That is amazing. It tastes kind of like a barbecue Brunswick stew cornbread casserole. I guess the corn is kind of giving it the Brunswick stew vibe. I don't know, but it's great. Really, really good. Making me an iced coffee. All right, we've got iced coffee. It's time to look at the new grocery sales for this week. I was hoping Ingles would have a really good one since the 4th is this Friday. Let's see what they have. Tomatoes on the vine, 78 cents a pound.
So it's 4th of July?
It is Friday. Laura Lynn cheese is buy one, get one free. That makes it only $1.29 each. That's a great deal. We'll be stocking up on cheese. Duke's mayo, 30 ounces, $2.98. That's a great deal if you're a Duke's mayonnaise fan. Not too busy here 2 days before the 4th, is it? I thought it would be packed out.
They'll roll in here. I guarantee you it'll probably be tomorrow sometime.
Yeah.
Yesterday they were already doing fireworks.
Yeah. People have been doing fireworks since last weekend around here.
You want to go in Betty's right quick?
Somebody said they were here the other weekend and tried one of Betty's peanut butter cookies, and it was good.
Oh, I imagine that was.
We'll show them to y'all in here. Betty's is as you're going right out of town here on the left.
It's a nice little store.
Yeah.
Got a real American vibe to it.
Here's where you grab a thing to fill out your sandwich thing if you want to order a sandwich. They also have breakfast.
It's not gray hair, it's my silver lining.
Yeah. Icy giant spray candy? I've never seen those before. Oh, you remember the whistle pops?
Yeah, I do remember those actually.
Ooh. Bubble jug. Do you remember bubble jug? It's the powdered bubble jug.
I think I do.
Here's all your old-fashioned candy. The little fruit wedges.
They only have one left.
Cherry, lemon, peach,
This would be my favorite right here.
orange.
Orange.
Orange. That was my daddy's favorite.
Me and Hoover had that.
Yeah.
Me and Hoover had that in common.
Blue raspberry and watermelon.
I did like these.
Oh, you did, you?
I did, and it ain't, had nothing to do with horse or cow, or cowboy. It was just the taste of them things was good.
Have you seen sugar babies in years? I have not.
Folks, have you ever had a loose tooth?
Yeah.
You ever got a loose tooth? Get
That'll
the daddy.
take care- yeah, get the daddy.
You gotta jerk them out.
It'll even take ones that ain't loose. Be careful.
Yeah, y'all be careful.
Cheerwine Goo Goo clusters, peanut butter Goo Goo cluster, and the original
Chocolate banana?
extra large, I guess. It says XL.
Is that
It's only
free,
99
Mama?
cents.
Is this candy free?
No, nothing's free,
baby.
Except they got free samples of pretzels and dip over there if you'd like to try a pretzel dip.
Daddy, go shoot some horses and get you some.
Look, you can dip your sucker in a dumpster. That's nice. Isn't that beautiful? That's beautiful. Here they are, look. Apple pie cookie, that's new.
Are they free, Mama?
No, they're not
Nothing's
free.
free, baby. They'll let us shoe their horses and get some. Mexican street corn.
Pretzel sticks. Pop Daddy pretzels. Those are new too, I think. Dill pickle, peppercorn ranch, cinnamon, yellow mustard. Dill pickle corn puffs. Look at that. We gotta look at the moon pie section. They have mint, vanilla, banana, and chocolate.
It's Betty.
Yeah, I know. She's the vacuum cleaner cover. There goes the horse.
Say, Skeeter, we could shoe him and go in there and buy some more stuff. The money for putting shoes on him.
Those are pretty good. I actually like that.
It tastes just like a pickle.
It's like a cheese ball, but pickle instead of cheese. That's really good. I ain't kidding. That's good.
Smells just like a jar of the little dill chips.